If your child is moody, distracted, or melting down before school even starts, the problem may not be school at all. It may be the first 20 minutes of their morning. In this video, I'll show you 5 simple habits that can help kids feel calmer, focus better, and start the day with less stress. And one of them takes less than 60 seconds. Let's get into it. A lot of parents assume difficult mornings are just part of life. The rushing, the whining, the repeated reminders, the last-minute stress before school. But mornings do not have to feel that way every day. What happens right after your child wakes up can shape their mood, energy, attention, and behavior for hours. And the good news is you do not need a complicated routine to make things better. Just a few simple habits can help your child start the day feeling more regulated, more connected, and more ready to learn. Here are 5 that can make a real difference. Habit 1. Start with light and gentle movement. Before screens. Before demands. Before the rush begins. Open the curtains. Natural morning light helps your child's body recognize that it is time to wake up and feel alert. It is one of the easiest ways to help the brain and body transition out of sleep. And if you add just a little movement, even better. This does not have to be exercise. It can be something simple like stretching, walking to the window, making the bed, stepping outside for a few minutes, or doing a few playful jumps. That small bit of movement helps wake up the body, increase energy, and make the morning feel less sluggish. For many kids, the problem is not that they are uncooperative. They are just being asked to do too much before their system is fully awake. So instead of starting the day with pressure, try starting with light and movement. It is a smoother transition, and smoother transitions often lead to fewer power struggles. Habit 2. Give the brain steady fuel. A child who is tired, irritable, or unfocused in the morning may not just be having a bad attitude. Sometimes they are simply hungry. After a full night of sleep, kids need energy, and the brain needs steady fuel to support attention, memory, and emotional control. That is why breakfast matters. But the goal is not just to get food in quickly. The goal is to choose foods that help energy stay more stable. A breakfast with protein, healthy fats, and fiber-rich carbohydrates can help children feel more satisfied and focused than a breakfast built mostly around sugar. Simple options might include eggs and toast, oatmeal with fruit, yogurt with seeds, peanut butter on whole grain bread, or a smoothie with fruit, oats, and protein. It does not need to be perfect. It just needs to help your child feel nourished instead of running on empty. And here is a small bonus tip. If your child helps prepare even one part of breakfast, they are often more engaged and more willing to eat. Let them stir, choose the fruit, place the spoon, or help set the table. Small involvement can make mornings feel calmer and more cooperative. Habit 3. Practice 1 minute of slow breathing. This is the habit that sounds too small to matter, but it can be one of the most helpful. Before the day speeds up, give your child 1 quiet minute to slow down. Just 1 minute of slow breathing can help children settle their bodies and start the day with less tension. And for kids who get overwhelmed easily, struggle with transitions, or feel nervous before school, this can be especially useful. Keep it simple. Breathe in slowly through the nose. Then breathe out slowly through the mouth. That is it. For younger children, you can say, "Smell the flower, now blow out the candle." You can do this at the breakfast table, by the front door, in the car, or while putting on shoes. It does not need to look formal. It just needs to feel easy and repeatable. Over time, this kind of small pause can help children practice calming themselves instead of reacting immediately to stress. And that skill helps everywhere. At school, at home, with siblings, and during frustrating moments. If your child does not love it at first, that is okay. Do not force it. Model it. Keep it light. Keep it brief. The power comes from consistency, not perfection. Habit 4. Have one real conversation. Many mornings are filled with instructions. Put on your socks. Finish your breakfast. Brush your teeth. Get your backpack. And yes, sometimes mornings move fast. But when the only communication a child hears is correction or commands, they can start the day feeling pressured and disconnected. A short, meaningful conversation can change that. Even just a few minutes of real connection can help a child feel more secure, more calm, and more emotionally grounded before they leave the house. Try asking open-ended questions like, "What are you looking forward to today? Is there anything you feel nervous about? What do you want today to be like? What do you think will be the hardest part of your day?" These kinds of questions help children reflect, express feelings, and become more aware of what is happening inside them. That awareness can make it easier for them to regulate emotions later. You can also ask them to tell a short story. What was the best part of yesterday? What do you think will happen today? What would make today a good day? This kind of conversation builds connection, and connected kids often do better with cooperation. Sometimes the fastest way to make a morning easier is not more reminders. It is 1 minute of eye contact in a real conversation. #habit 5. Give them one small responsibility. If you want your child to become more independent, mornings are a great place to start. Choose one small task that belongs to them. Just one. Not a long checklist. Not something overwhelming. Just one clear responsibility they can practice every day. It might be putting their lunchbox into the bag, filling their water bottle, choosing their clothes, feeding the pet, checking their homework folder, or placing their shoes by the door. These small tasks do more than help the morning run better. They help children practice planning, remembering, sequencing, and following through. They also build confidence. Because when a child feels capable, they often behave differently. Instead of feeling managed every second, they begin to feel involved. Of course, it may take longer in the beginning. They may forget. They may need reminders. That is normal. Learning responsibility takes repetition. But over time, one small daily job can reduce chaos, build independence, and give your child a stronger sense of ownership over their routine. And that can make mornings feel much smoother for everyone. #closing. So if your mornings have been feeling stressful, start here. Light and movement. A steady breakfast. 1 minute of breathing. One real conversation. And one small responsibility. You do not need to do all 5 tomorrow. Just pick one and stay consistent. Because when small habits happen every morning, they can shape how a child feels, responds, and learns over time. And sometimes a calmer school day starts long before your child ever leaves the house. If this video helped you, leave a comment and tell me which habit you want to try first. And if you want more practical parenting ideas that actually fit real life, subscribe and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.